Hi, my name's Teresa Lisum, and I'm an Unleash Your Strengths coach. That means that I specialize in helping people understand their Clifton Strengths report and help them embrace those strengths, love those strengths, and use them with intention to help them achieve results and goals that they want in the future. So let's learn a little bit more about them and what I want to get out into the world. So let me jump over here. So I have used them myself to help create more belief in myself, develop better understanding of the people around me, help me create more self-confidence and certainty in myself, help me be more understanding of those people that I love in my life. So what exactly are the Clifton Strengths? Assessment, because we start the assessment as a starting point. And it is an online assessment that Don Clifton developed around the late 90s. And they identified different categories and different strengths that everybody falls into. And over 1 million people have taken this test or this assessment. It's not like any other personality test out there. This is totally different. It takes about a half hour to 45 minutes with 20 seconds to answer each question. And each question kind of is like this. Would you do this in this situation or this? So pick between A and B. That's all it is. It's very simple. You just answer the questions quickly without not a whole lot of thought to them. Shows where you do things best, where you're the most energized, where you're the most productive, where you're the most efficient. So this is Don Clifton right here. What would happen when we think about what is right with people rather than fixating on what's wrong with them? Isn't that beautiful? So in school, I know I was taught to always focus on weaknesses. Don Clifton has taught us to focus on our strengths. Let me give you an example. So say Kobe Bryant, as an analogy, wasn't very good at math. So his coach said, hey, Kobe, I want you to stop practicing basketball and start focusing on math. Now, isn't that a little bit silly? Because basketball was Kobe's zone of genius. So he honed those basketball skills. He did not need to bring up his math score. He did not need to focus on that. So this little star was a great little symbol for me. We all start out as stars when we're born, and our strengths are the very tips of those stars. And the weaknesses are the low spots of those stars. As we go through life and we grow up, we are taught to focus on those low points and try to work them and improve upon them so that they start becoming a little bit stronger, and it starts to, kind of become more circular, but they want us to be more well-rounded because the focus is on the weaknesses, not the strengths. But if we truly focused on the strengths that we all have, our world would be so much better of a place. Everybody would be operating out of their zone of genius all the time. That would be beautiful. So strengths can be used for belief in self, which I already mentioned, relationships, in your business, your income, your finances, whichever way you want to refer to it, and your health. So they can be applied to just about every area of your life. So what's awesome about strengths, and therefore what's awesome about you, is all about the numbers, which I'm not a numbers person, but I'm going to walk through this anyway. 7.7 billion people are on this planet in general. It's an estimate right now. So once you get your 34 strengths, you probably are not going to have very many people with those in the exact same order. So the odds that someone else has the same report as you is pretty slim. So people that might have the same top 5 in a different order is about 27,000 people. Okay, that's narrowed down from over 7 billion. The odds that somebody would have those top 5 strengths in the exact same order narrows it down to only 234 people in the world. Now, if you add another strength, and we try to find people that have the top 6 strengths in the exact same order as us, that brings you down to 8 to 10 people in the entire world. And then if you add another strength and look for people that have the top 7 strength in the same order, that is only 1 in 8 billion, meaning there is no one else on the planet with the same top 5 strengths in the same order as you. You, my friend, are infinitely unique. Isn't that awesome to just know that and understand that about yourself? So only you can do what you are here to do with your set of strengths. So let's look at the golden rule of strengths. Strengths has nothing to do with what you can or cannot do, but it has everything to do with how you do everything your way. And it works, but only 100% of the time. So your top 10 strengths are where you're the most influential, the most creative, the most productive. You connect with others in an authentic way. And then we look at your bottom 5 as well. And that's where you are held back, you're inauthentic, unproductive, and just kind of disconnect with yourself and with other people. So we teach and coach people to stay away from their bottom 5 and to know when they're dipping into those bottom 5 and how to get back up to their top 10, which is their zone of genius. So here's what a report looks like. Now, these are 34 strengths. These are the 34 Clifton strengths. This particular person has them in this particular order. And Clifton has labeled them with words to try to describe them, but not every word, every label is the definition that we know from a dictionary. So just be aware of that. They don't always usually match, but let's take a little bit of time to look at this person. And I'm going to quickly go through and pull out some of the attributes that I can discern by looking at this person's top 10 strengths. So this person loves to learn. They love the process of learning. They don't necessarily have to get to the end of any particular topic that they're learning about. But once they're ready to move on, they love to move on to some other topic. So they're always in the process of learning. They're like a lifelong learner. This person can see patterns and the overall picture of things and see multiple options to help any particular situation. This person is very sure in themselves, very certain. It's more than confidence. It's a very absolute certainty that they know what needs to be done. They love to think. They love to think often. They love to think deeply. They love to gather information and data and resources that they can share with other people. They understand that everyone and everything is connected by a divine plan. They can be in the moment and be very flexible and go with the flow. They love numbers. They love data. They have a very strong set of core values that they help make their decisions through and on. And I just determined all of that by understanding those strengths in the top 10 here. So these are the ones I just went through. These are our zone of genius. These are our superpower strengths right here. And I teach people to understand them, embrace them, love them, use them with intention. Here's another report. This person is contagiously enthusiastic. They love to see the glasses as half full. They love to see the good thing of every situation and every person. They love to win people over. They're very personable. They love to use their hands when they're talking, and they can be very dramatic. A person with these two strengths, woo and communication, you know when they're in a room because everybody's attention will be drawn to them. They love to cast a wide circle around people. So they have this huge network of people that they love to bring into their party. This person also loves to gather information and resources. This person is very creative, and ideas come to this person very, very quickly. They're very inspired by ideas. This person is very trustworthy. They honor their commitments. When they say they're going to do something, you can rest assured that they will do it no matter what. And this person loves to rearrange parts and pieces to put them all together in an order that they feel is perfect. And that just makes them feel energized to be able to do that. So both of those people are awesome. They're awesome within their strengths. So who can benefit from strengths coaching? You know, I'm going to say everybody. Any team, any small business, any staff, any small organization, any big organization, individuals, partners in a marriage, family units, students who want to have a great, robust, articulate resume and an interview process. So this can be utilized by anybody in many, many, many situations. People who just want to believe in themselves and have more self-confidence. There's so many applications to understanding your strengths and the strengths of others. So what you need to do is first you have to make sure you take that Clifton Strengths Assessment to get your own 34 strengths report. And before you do that, reach out to me so I can send you a special link that includes an ebook, a digital download called Unleash Your Strengths that helps you understand the concept of strengths by the originator, Eddie Villa. So that's a little extra bonus I can offer you when you go to purchase your Clifton Strengths Assessment, which we do have to purchase. It costs $50, and that money goes directly to the Gallup organization so they can use their software to generate that report. Once you do that, you contact me and we will have a complimentary 30-minute session so that I can go over your report and we can see where you can apply that in your life. And if you contact me within the next 48 hours, I have something else to add on to that, just as a little bonus fun thing. So please connect with me, get your special link, get your free ebook, get your free 30-minute session. Here's my texting number. Here's my email account number. Here's my link tree. There's a contact form there as well. And you can see some other places where I am by going to that link tree. So please connect with me. I would love, love, love to help you, to help your group, to help your team, to help your family embrace, love, understand their strengths, and give you the opportunity to understand other people and know that they are operating from their own strengths as well. And it really is a beautiful way of going through life by knowing our strengths and knowing that we're infinitely unique. Okay, my friends, thank you so much. I so appreciate you listening, and I look forward to working with you. Oops, let me close there we go. Thank you so much for listening. I so appreciate you. And I had to close something up in my corner. Thank you so much. And again, my name is Teresa Lisum, and I can't wait to meet you. Thank you much.